You may have heard of a sleeping king beneath a British mountain, a warrior who will return when his people need him most. Serbia has one too. His name is Marko Kraljević. He is not a distant saint. He drinks wine, he makes mistakes, and every time he sees a wrong, he cannot leave it alone. Here is the story of why Serbs love him in Serbian.
Marko Kraljević je bio sin srpskog kralja.
Marko Kraljević was the son of Serbian king.
Bio je jak, visok I neustrašiv.
He was strong, tall, and fearless.
Imao je konja koji se zvao Šarac.
He had a horse that was called Sharac. The word that follows a man like Marko through every Serbian song is
Junak.
The root is
Jun.
an old word for a young man, a man in the strength of his years. A
Junak.
is not just brave. A
Junak.
is the one who stands between his people and the thing that would harm them. The word has been in the language for centuries and shows no sign of leaving.
Imao je konja koji se zvao Šarac.
He had a horse that was called Sharac.
Čuvao je puteve I branio putnike.
He watched the roads and defended travelers.
Jednom, čovek je plakao pored puta.
Once a man was weeping beside the road.
Ko je ovaj čovek I zašto plače? Upitao je Marko.
Who is this man, and why is he crying? Marko asked. Marko asked two questions in one breath, and both are one Serbian speakers reach for every day.
Ko?
Who?
Zašto?
Why? Put either one at the front, and the rest falls into place.
Ko je ovaj čovek?
Who is this man?
Zašto plače?
Why is he crying? With
Ko?
and
Zašto?
you can ask almost anything that matters.
Ko je ovaj čovek I zašto plače? Upitao je Marko.
Who is this man, and why is he crying? Marko asked.
Čoveku je umrla žena, a Turci su mu uzeli decu.
The man's wife had died, and the Turks had taken his children.
Marko je seo na Šarca I jurnuo je u noć.
Marko mounted Sharac and charged into the night.
Oslobodio je decu I vratio ih ocu.
He freed the children and returned them to their father.
Stari Srbi su pevali pesme o njemu.
Old Serbs sang songs about him. You know,
Je.
as the helper that builds the past tense for one person. When more than one person acts, that helper becomes.
Su. Srbi su pevali.
The Serbs sang.
Pesme su ostale.
The song stayed.
Konji su trčali.
The horses ran. One small change in that helper word, and the whole sentence multiplies.
Stari Srbi su pevali pesme o njemu.
Old Serbs sang songs about him.
Te pesme žive I danas.
Those songs live on today.
Kažu da Marko spava u planini.
They say Marko sleeps in a mountain.
Šarac čeka pored njega.
Sharac waits beside him.
Jednog dana, Marko će se probuditi.
One day, Marko will wake up.
Ime mu nije zaboravljeno.
His name is not forgotten.
Pesma ga pamti zauvek.
The song remembers him forever. 5 words to take with you.
Junak. Junak. Konj. Konj. Pesma. Pesma. Narod. Narod. Planina. planina.
Let's hear the whole story again.
Još jednom. Marko Kraljević je bio sin srpskog kralja. Bio je jak, visok i neustrašiv. Imao je konja koji se zvao Šarac. Čuvao je puteve i branio putnike. Jednom, čovjek je plakao pored puta. Ko je ovaj čovjek i zašto plače? Upitao je Marko. Čovjeku je umrla žena, a Turci su mu uzeli decu. Marko je seo na Šarca i jurnuo je u noć. Oslobodio je decu i vratio ih ocu. Stari Srbi su pevali pesme o njemu. Te pesme žive i danas. Kažu da Marko spava u planini. Šarac čeka pored njega. Jednog dana, Marko će se probuditi. Ime mu nije zaboravljeno. Pesma ga pamti zauvek.
Marko Kraljević was a real man. He lived from around 1335 to 1395, the son of King Vukašin, who ruled a portion of medieval Serbia. After the Ottoman expansion into the Balkans, he became a vassal of the sultan. He died in 1395 at the Battle of Rovine, fighting on the Ottoman side against the Wallachian prince Mircea the Elder. History is clear about this. He was not a rebel, and yet the songs made him one. To understand why, you have to understand what Serbian life looked like for the 5 centuries after his death. There were no Serbian kings, no Serbian courts, no Serbian armies that answered to Serbian people. What remained were the old songs, carried from village to village, sung at gatherings and around fires, passed from grandmother to grandchild across 300 years before anyone wrote them down. In those songs, Marko Kraljević could do what no living man could do. He could see a wrong and correct it on the spot. He could ride into a Turkish stronghold and come back with the stolen children, the stolen bride, the stolen dignity. The songs kept the idea alive that justice was possible even when it was not. That is why the people loved him. That is why they still do. The most famous episode in the cycle is Marko abolishing the wedding tax. Ottoman officials had established a toll that allowed them to take the bride on her wedding night. In the song, Marko hears of it, rides out, kills the collectors, and ends the practice. The scholar Vuk Karadžić gathered and published the Serbian epic poems in the early 19th century, and the Marko cycle fills a full volume. Across those songs, Marko is not simply good. He drinks too much, disobeys his father, and tricks his enemies as often as he defeats them cleanly. He is a man with a man's failings. That is the point. He is reachable. He is theirs. The horse Šarac is as famous as Marko himself. The name means piebald in Serbian, a horse patched with different colors. In the epic cycle, Šarac speaks, warns his rider, and outlives all ordinary horses. When Marko learns he is about to die at Rovine, he kills Šarac rather than let him fall to lesser hands, then breaks his iron mace on the rocks for the same reason. He will not let his tools be used badly. The sleeping hero is a very old story. Arthur rests beneath a British mountain, Charlemagne beneath a German one. In Serbia, it is Marko. His mace, the songs say, is slowly sinking into the stone. When the last of it disappears, he will rise again, Šarac beside him.
Pesma ga pamti. Šarac još čeka.
The song remembers him. Šarac still waits. There is something that moves through old Serbian nights, something that comes while the village sleeps and the doors are unlatched. Subscribe, and it will find you.